Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 12 of Scraptember 2023. And today's prompt is to use Enamel Dots, Nuvo, or Sequins. And I'm going to use Enamel Dots. And here are a plethora that I have pulled out that I would like to use some of them up. I'd love to get some of these sheets used, but the colors don't necessarily work all across the board. So I'm documenting the first day of school with me and my besties. And so I have these 5 pictures of us in the beginning of the day and 3 pictures of 3 of us at the end of the day. First day of school, all of us working in elementary school in different positions. So it's always an entertaining experience. And I am trying to use up some more of the scraps that I have from some Echo Park collections. I have 2 sticker sheets and just scrap papers, and then I have this Paper Studio, these glasses, which I adore, and the Small Talk Snarky, because this is the perfect time to use those. And like I said, a bunch of enamel dots, and I'm going to bring some other things in. So I've got my papers and scraps, my embellishments and stickers, I've got my pictures, and an idea in my head. So let's see how this goes. So I want to use, like I said, as much of this stash of scraps that I have left over. It's from like school rocks, I love school, and school back to school, or I think are the 3 different collections. And I want to use this first one that says today is a good day to learn something new. And I just kind of tear that because I love that notebook paper look, but I obviously was not going to be fussy cutting that out. So I thought if I just tore that really cool stripe at the top, that I could go with that. And then I will incorporate that same stripe at the bottom here in a little bit. But first I mat all of my pictures, and I'm kind of using up some of the 6x6 papers as best I can, and matting all of the first part of the day on a yellow star paper, and then matting it on white so it'll stand out really well on that black paper. And then the end of the day are being matted on black paper, and then double matted on white paper. So there's a hint of a difference, and I have no real idea how I'm gonna do this right now. I just know that these are the things I want to have on my layout, and I'm just gonna figure it out. While I was pulling my little border strip off, it tore, which is fine because I knew that it was going to get covered over anyway. But I get that put down, and it's that same pattern as the torn paper up at the top, so it kind of brings that whole stripey theme down as well as the colors. And I'm just trimming out my pictures, making sure that they are going to work for what I want. And then I'm going to put them up here in the order that I received them. Now, we do have one other friend in this group, but we didn't get a picture from her. And so she's just going to have to be missing on this layout. And I only got 3 of the 5 of us to send an end of the day picture. And you're going to notice that the 3rd picture on there doesn't look like there's a person in it. But my best friend said that she was so exhausted she couldn't even sit up straight for a picture. You can see her shoulder in the bottom right corner. So it is super valid, you all. All of them work in special education, and I know that the first day of school is crazy for all students, but when you add in anything else on top of just normal first day of school, you're always adding in a little something else. And this is coming from a mama of a special ed student, as well as somebody who should have been in it when I was in school, because I have ADHD and I have sensory disorder and a hint of OCD. So, yep. And so does my son. So it's okay. So I get my pictures on here, and I love the way these are looking. I add this little school memories down here, more as a kind of funny, just because I put it above where the end of the day pictures are. And I'm just going to tell you what some of these things say, because literally what I'm going to do is just start tucking things in places and adding little embellishments, but it is mostly going to be decorated with snarky word phrases, and then I'm going to bring in the enamel dots in a minute. But at the very top, I haven't put it up there yet, it says I survived another meeting that should have been an email. We don't do meetings first day of school, but it's still super fitting for school, I promise. And then it says, I need a 6-month vacation twice a year. One of them says, today was going great until people. One says, some days I rely heavily on coffee and my ability to ignore reality. I plan my whole day around the possibility of a nap. Coffee keeps me going until it's acceptable to drink wine. I'm just waiting to see if my coffee chooses to use its powers for good or evil today. Hang on, let me overthink this. And the last one says, hey, train wreck, this isn't your station. So I put all those on here because I felt like they were all very fitting and appropriate for not only first day of school, but for the personality of some of the people on this layout. These are my girls. I worked with all of them at my former school. One of them is my best friend and has been for almost 30 years, and she fit in perfectly with my little group. We're now all at 3 different schools, but we still get together once a month, at least try. And so first day of school pictures came out, and we were all sending, pictures saying this is what we're doing. So anyway, I enjoyed decorating with all that. I added those little glasses, which I love. All 5 of us wear glasses, which is funny, and so does the 6th one. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then I just put the enamel dots everywhere. And then I used my enamel accents by Ranger to do those little white doodly dots in different places. And I love how those turned out. So this is a great way to use up enamel dots for sure. It's also a great way to use some scraps. I still have plenty in this collection, so I'm going to try and get a couple more school layouts done. I hope you'll go check out the playlist of all the other people that are hopping along with Scraptember. I look forward to seeing how everybody is using up some enamel dots or Nuvo or Sequins. And I hope that you all will give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping!